My Minecraft was being stinky and it wouldn't load. Do bear with me. It's working, it's working, it's working. Alrighty, there we go. Hi everyone, welcome in. It's Minecraft time. Just listening to the music, honestly, you gotta admit, it's a banger. It hits so hard. Love your model, I don't think I've seen this one. Thank you! It's a GB version. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's awesome. Forgive me, I'm in the middle of nowhere. So, this... No spoilers. I'm not gonna tell you anything about that. You're just never gonna know what that's all about. Love chibi ones. It's so cute. I can't. It's like it's just too cute for its own good. It's not fair. Why is there master balls in here? Who? Okay. Sure, okay. This is full of a bunch of resources. I have some scheming that I've been scheming, but that is for a future time. You'll notice I'm in the middle of nowhere. You'll understand eventually. Anyways, I'm gonna keep that waypoint for now, actually. I'll just leave it in the default section. Right. Resources, no, we want house locations. Actually, I'll restore that and I'll change it. This. And I'll put it over there, because it is technically a done public house. Alright. Homeward, if I had my chat on, would get somewhere. Right, homeward bound. How many bricks and stone? Don't ask questions. We were up to something. You'll understand one day. So, what happened to my house? Oh, why are we partying now? Who messed with my to-do list, bruh? Look at the bunny. Think Lord Inky is dead? I don't think so. That. What are these? Why is there chests in my room now? Okay. Okay. Sure? Then I would love if I could see the YouTube chat and then fight them behind the Denny's parking lot. Yeah, I wish you guys could see it as well, but Twitch has this stupid term of service thing that's like, you can't put YouTube chat on the screen. It's really dumb. It's so dumb, right? They have like a whole terms of service thing that's like, yeah, you can't have any chats on screen that aren't Twitch. It's like, you must specifically only have Twitch chat. Anything else is stinky. And we're stinky. So, clearly, Twitch equals stinky. I'm gonna keep those, actually. Like, I'm gonna be real. There is no point in... I don't think I have any door. Oh, I do have a door of that type in there. I won't have one of these in there, though. Bonk. Cool. Coconut planks can go away as well, because I do not need the... Brain fart, sorry. I do not need those right now. Okay, cool. Right, what's today's adventure? I have no idea. Don't ask too many questions. Oh, none of my things are open. Hold on. I got y'all. You can have your rights back. You can have your bees back. What happened to my house? I don't know. It just is what it is. Twitchable Big Stinky, me streaming only on Twitch. It's okay. I have both, but I have to say, like, out of, like, retention terms, I think my YouTube does a little better because, like, purely because, like, I have, like, video stuff out as well. The problem is I struggle to do the videos, so hopefully I'm gonna get some evil people to help me out. Something on your house? There's like a bat and a bee. Yeah. Yeah, that's there. That wasn't me though. That's just there. My axe is kinda cooked. I'm gonna grab some stuff. I'm gonna infiltrate your YouTube. You're more than welcome to. Also, did you look at what I sent you? No spoilers, but you're more than, like, welcome to just sort of give me a yes or no on that one. Did you have a look? What did you think? I know I sucked at what I was doing. I gotta get back into it, but you haven't seen it yet. It was a lot of me just sat there like confused. I'm gonna be real. Okay, you know what I want to play with? So, obviously we know the storage system exists, right? They have these controllers and they have like pipes and stuff. I want to mess with it. How do I do it? Storage output, storage input, storage IO, storage controller. And then how do you get the pipes? Whoa, okay. So none of those are what I'm looking for. Okay, right. So we basically need a bunch of redstone, a bunch of stone. We'll mess with those. Because I have spare chests and stuff, I can just mess with it in like a temporary zone. Figure out how it works, and once I know how it works. Storage controller, which is a bunch of redstone crap. And then storage IO is that in gold. Easy. Very sorry. You're fine. You're fine, Twin. Also, hi, Twin. I can see you in the chat too. Don't worry about it. You're good. So we basically just want a bunch of wood. A bunch of like... I've got a bunch of smooth stone in my inventory, we're fine with that. A bunch of redstone, which will probably be in the redstone zone. I only have chests. Okay. Oh no, there's some stuff here. Just a little bit of dust. I'm sure I can always get more as well though. What else did we need? I think we needed gold. And we needed... I'll take iron as well, just in case. And I'll put some coal in my backpack. And... I know there's also these iron chests in here that I can play with for the storage system. So we'll use those. We'll learn how it works. Who? Why? Okay, cool. We'll just like mess here for a sec. So we're looking at I want a controller obviously. So these are repeaters which needs quartz. So we have got more to grab yet. Quartz, which is gonna be in here. Really made that? I didn't make it. I didn't make it, no. I can't claim credit for it. Okay, quartz. We need... I'm on YouTube now. That's crazy, Twin. Welcome in. Oh, I need like loads of the redstone torches. And then quartz. Yeah, so comparators. Nice. And then we want... Completed the bridge? Oh, hell yeah, congrats. This needs a chest from the mod. So if I get a couple, I'm gonna make 2 storage controllers. So they went... Hold on, wait, let me double check that recipe first. Stone, wood. I need that barrel wall chest as well. Hold on. Okay, right, so realistically I can just do this. Okay, right, now I should be able to do that and that. And I would get 3 storage controllers. And then I think I'm looking to do that. And I used all the comparators, didn't I? Also did. What was from the comparators anyway? Oh, torches, right. Can probably afford to make more torches. I'm gonna be. Oh, what was that? Oh, yay! Welcome. Okay, cool. Bold? No, it wasn't bold. Well, yeah, I've been working on that behind the scenes for a little bit. It wasn't really going quite how I expected, but I think it kinda, worked. I put it out on a couple platforms. Send you the angle? Absolutely, you're more than welcome to send anything, and if you need anything, just let me know, you know? But yeah, it's been super sort of fun to mess around with various things. I don't remember how this goes. Is it like this? If I do that and then that? No. Wait. Yeah, I put it out earlier today. How do I do this again? Wait, I'm lost. Stone, wood, art of gold. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm so lost. Also, hi, welcome in, by the way. I am slowly but surely catching up, I swear. There is something called latency, though. It is very real. A lot of people try to tell me it is not real. It very much is, unfortunately. Yeah, no, so that, and then that should do that, and it should give me the output that I want. Right, what's wrong? Am I being dumb? Except stones? Yeah, except storage. Ingot. Stones. Yeah, planks. Oh, that's a repeater, that's why. That makes more sense. I don't know how to make a repeater, is that? Oh, that's just stone and redstone torches. That's super easy. No, the other way maybe. Yeah, there you go. Sorted. Bolt? No, no, no. No, 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 no. Nope. No, 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 no. There we go. So then we would want to try and do probably another repeater, right? So I do two. Nice. And then we do a second copy of that. Have some materials for the bee backpack. Oh, hell yeah. If you need anything, just take like stuff. I probably have some stuff lying around if you need it. But yeah. Um there we go. So I'm gonna lava. Why is the lava there? I don't know who's done that. Like, why is it there? Okay, right. I'm gonna pull up the list for this mod. Um, yeah. Let's see. So if I go here, I'll be able to go here. Okay. End goal, let me see. Yeah, okay, right. Is there a link to like a wiki here? Controller allows people to manage multiple storage blocks by placing adjacent controller blocks. Using the storage to link individual store blocks to the container. Uh, There's a chest with a hopper upgrade next to a storage input block. Configure the hopper upgrade to push items into the storage input block and use any chest. Items that need to be dropped off in the storage. Okay, right. So from what I know from that then, is it delayed? A little bit. That's just how it works though. Okay, right, let's have a look. So I had a hopper somewhere. Yeah, 4 hoppers. Cool. And so from what I know, is that if I were to put a... Okay, so I need one of those, which is a bunch of iron, which I am very lucky that I brought. The normal backpack. It's not the normal backpack. Word iron. Yoink. Awesome. So I'm looking to do... that. And then it was 3 of those. Hopper on the top. And what was it, 2 of these? No, I think it was iron. So allow output, right? And then if I then do that like that and that like that. No, that doesn't make sense. All right. Okay, I have a better understanding now. So I probably just need to expand my storage like area as a whole. I'm probably not going to use the IOs, but I will use the controllers because I find the controllers useful. So I know there is a tool that I should probably make there look, and it would help me a lot out in terms of sort of knowing what's what. It's okay. Yep, sticks, iron. Very easy. What was the button for this? Alright. Oh! Why'd you hear the jump scare? Because unfortunately it ambushed me. Was that the bite of 87? I fear it was. It might have been the bite of 87. Just a little bit. Just a little bite. Right, let's throw all of these in here. Right, okay, the rest I'm just gonna have to put away manually, aren't I? Doggy, the glass is ground. Keeping those on me. So, the thought process here. I'm gonna make one of these really high tier barrels. Okay. I'm gonna make a bunch of these, but I'm definitely not gonna make them out of cherry, I'll make them out of whatever I fancy. Probably dark oak, because I've got loads of that. Yeah. Cool. So I need a lot of slabs. And then I need to do it like... I'll need redstone torches before I can even think about it, hold on. It just dawned on me, I'll put the torches away. Keep those on me. Doing another one of those. It was the nibble of 26. Nothing too fancy, yeah. I only have 2 sticks. I must have left them all at the build location, hold on. I'm gonna be always missing sticks. Don't know what it is. Right, and then those want to be... Alright, I want to take those over here. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to need to surround them all with diamonds, which is going to be expensive. No. Okay. So what am I building? At the minute, I'm looking into how to do... I'm looking at how to do some like barrel storage stuff. Can only be made with that recipe. Right, okay. Looks like we're probably gonna go mining, because I think we don't have anywhere near enough to do this. No, we're gonna get maybe like a few barrels. But yeah, I'm looking to upgrade my storage system by making a bunch of these high storage barrels. Problem is I don't have nearly enough materials. Crazy. So that's okay, that's fine. We will get the had any coal. I'll throw everything in the blast furnace. Smoker. I really only have 2 furnaces in the house. That's insane. How do I do it? How do I do this? Single-handedly lacking basic things. That's fine, this will be done in a minute and I can just shove whatever in. So yeah, looks like we're going on a mining trip. Fine by me. Been meaning to re-roll my pickaxe with experience. Well, make a new pickaxe and roll it. I'm probably gonna do that as well. Because I have that blank one at the minute, but my enchanted one is a lost cause. It's so expensive to fix now that I just don't want to fix it. I just don't want to fix it. So we're gonna go roll a new one. Also grab some food before we head out because I keep forgetting. And I'll probably also fix my axe now. It's only efficiency too, that one. Let's see if I have anything better. Spells, spells, more spells. Backstabbing. Hold on, let me mess with my resource packs for a sec. But yeah, we're gonna go mining. We need a bunch more resources of just like gold, iron, that sort of stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna take that pack off. Because it's bugging out my JEI overlay. let's see. Actually look through the bookshelf now. Piercing, fire protection, so touch. Nah. Efficiency 2. Willpower, loyalty, feather falling. No. Nothing really of much sort of meaning there. Okay. Cool. We'll take a quick detour then to the Nether, just so I can grab some golden stuff. We'll get some gold and some experience from there. Then we'll be able to go and enchant a new pickaxe and go to the mines, wherever we end up going. My armor's okay, it's about halfway. But the Nether's a really good place for XP, so I'd rather pop around here quickly than throw myself into a cave only to have to come back out. There we go. More gold up here. These might only be the little nugget things, but you can actually craft those into bars, so it's fine. And it's nice for experience. Quartz is also really nice for experience. Just likes to spawn in the most obnoxious places sometimes. See? That over there looks like it would be so good. I'm gonna have to bridge all the way. I don't know how much I want to bridge over there. Okay, let's pray that a ghast doesn't come. Oh, okay. We'll get this bit up here. Server's a little bit laggy today, but that's nothing new. It'd be fine. I probably need to allocate a little bit more RAM to it, depending. It currently only has 8 gig allocated, which is like not a lot, but it's like a good amount. So maybe because there's so many people I need to allocate a bit more, but that's okay. I can do that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, cool. Let's grab this little one. Never let a tiny quartz block deceive you. You know fine well there's like 12 behind there. The deceptive nature of quartz. I have so much quartz, it's insane. I could probably build like a whole like coliseum. Confirm that I'm not a bot and that I have a house near a river and we made a bridge going to my house. Here's. I did, yeah. I confirmed that. I don't know why you thought people would think you're a bot though. That's crazy. I'm not sad enough to put like a bot on my own account, guys. Do you know the vampire SMP? I do not actually. The only sort of like vampire stuff I've played in terms of Minecraft mods would be like Origins. Like Origins sort of stuff. But I don't really play other people's mod packs, if that makes sense. I like to sort of build my own because I'm a little bit of a nerd like that. I'm like the designated friend, like I'm like the designated host of every friend group, so I tend to end up just building a mod pack as well. I'm always the dedicated like server hoster, so. Nora roleplay is one of the big game Mafia time period is like 1840s. Ooh. Sounds fun. It ain't scripted though. Yeah. I don't know, I'm sort of like someone that'll build all kinds of different things from like everywhere. It sounds fun to sort of have like a theme. I usually just get themes from like whatever I see online, to be fair. How I get my themes half the time. But yeah, I just like building. I'm one of those nerdy people that just likes to build and... That's why I kind of started like a little mini-series type vibe of like building stuff. Play a character in it and a not official one. Online content creator friends. Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, I don't really have content creator friends, if that makes sense. I have like one friend who does YouTube and we're both like very small. But I mean, I maybe could put together like a little series of like exploring different mod packs and stuff. Or like exploring different mods. But I wouldn't know how well like people would take that, especially with like my channel not being like super big. I think like a lot of people would probably not like it, but I mean I'm always sort of down to try something. Okay, Foxy. Okay, Foxy. Need to sync to be- I will get on that later. We're doing some other stuff tonight in a VC anyway for stuff, so I'm sure I will handle that later. Got any lapis anywhere? I need lapis. I forgot to take my lapis to spawn, like a dum-dum. May as well drop all this off while I'm here. Answer your question, go for it. I don't mind. Set home. Yeah, you guys have set home. I have my evil map of doom. Efficiency 4 is level 30. Oh man, okay, hold on, let me find something. Let me find a Pokemon to get. Oh. Still can't use the enchantment table. I'll make another one somewhere. I'll make another enchantment table, it's fine. Whoa. Bruh. Okay, that is an elite pickaxe. Wow. There's 2 to 4 months because of vampires, it'll do take some time. I ain't hosting it, but I'm gonna use the server before or after. Fair enough. Yeah, that's valid. I don't know what I'm doing recently. Still sort of, obviously, I struggle with editing like crazy. So I have not planned any sort of like video stuff in the next sort of like few months at all. Because I'm so bad with it. See if I can make another pickaxe and roll another nice enchantment. And I might roll an axe as well. Oh yeah, okay, cool. There's a fridge robbing your house? What? What does that even mean? What are you yapping about, dude? What? Also, I don't have a video of mine as well. Me editing the video you sent. True, I did send you footage, but is your fridge running? Maybe hot take, but I think as long as you build yourself up in adequate resources and have a fairly good source of XP, the enchantment table isn't that bad. Just not the most in depth. Yeah. Obviously we get level experiences from like mobs and stuff as well, so like I can go and kill like gotta go. No worries, thanks for coming. See you later. I can't stop yawning! This is all Kitchen's fault. It's all Kitchen's. All problems are Kitchen's fault. Cool, we ball. We ball, we ball, we ball. Efficiency 4 and then I get hit with Silk Touch. Bro. Brother. Oh, okay. I won't say that again. Right, let's see. I'll take chocolate milk is worse than normal milk. True. You're kind of right. This guy's gonna have a lot of XP, right? Yeah, there we go. I'll kill this guy. I take it back, this guy might kill me. This guy might floor me. All that, and it was 2 levels. That's kind of sad. Efficiency 5 and efficiency 4 and unbreaking. That is pretty nice. I will take that. Can't believe I roll a really good enchantment and then I get hit with like Silk Touch. Oh yeah, I do have juice with me today. I have Pepsi, same as always. I'll combo those two. Whoops, I didn't mean to TP onto my roof. That was a whoopsie. Unbreaking and efficiency. That's a Silk Touch one, so I'll probably keep that separate. Right, I could put all these, like, things... I may as well keep all this in the backpack, to be fair. I'll just put away the stuff I don't need. Cool. I don't need that mutton. The 600 water buckets can go in there, along with a boat for some reason. That guy can go in there. Yep. I'll keep a stack of lapis. It's always handy to have, to be fair. Robes. Animal drops. Mob drops. Absolute bucket load of sticks. Can't quite explain that one. Random pickaxe and some netherrack. Well, I'd probably say netherrack's more of a stone, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Cool. I'll put this one away as well. And that way I have those two, which are the good ones. Up there. Got some torches there. Yep, okay, we should be good to go mining. I have no clue where we're gonna go. I am just quite literally gonna zoom out. And we're gonna go here. Alright, we'll do a 180 and sort of go this way, I think. Yep, why not? Cool. Okay, so. Bunch of stuff to grab today. So, gold, iron, basically anything that can be used to sort of upgrade my storage stuff, because from what I know, I need to be able to surround 37 more barrels in iron, then gold, and then diamond. So we're gonna go find a giant hole, and we're gonna go mining. Because that's the way that things work. Beaver. That's so silly. So silly. Life could be whimsy and joy. Oh my god, hello! Whoa, do not get that out. One of these. Hello, little buddy. Get in the bowl. What the fuck? This silly, silly thing. There we go. Let me quickly hit this. I also realized my backpack ability isn't enabled. There we go, let me put that back on. So my bag in this, the backpack buff that it gives is night vision. Which is nice, because when you're caving and stuff, you can actually see what the hell is going on. This red biome, this red tree biome is evil. It's everywhere, all the time. And it's just annoying. It's so annoying. Here we go, I'm gonna at least try and get myself a bit further up. Into a different biome, because I do not want to be in this one. I do not like this one. Whoa. Big mountain. Is that a huge ravine, or is it just a... just a very steep mountainside. Kind of a fun, like, location, though. Got 300 wood from one tree in that biome. Yeah, they're good for, like, if you want, like, wood for resources. But they're so annoying if you want it for literally anything else. This is cute. Let's go here. Cool. Very cool location. Dum 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 dum. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do Jackbox, because I know a lot of people have been waiting for Jackbox. I haven't done Jackbox in a while. Kinda miss it, so... we may as well head into Jackbox for a bit tomorrow. I'm down to do it, so... what, I'll never come back to this zone? I probably will, yeah, because I've been building houses in different areas for new people that come to the server. Ooh. That's a loot instance error. Okay. Not a clue what that means. That's for the actual smart people to understand, not me. There's a reason that I'm not the one that troubleshoots my own mods. It's a really nice area over here, though. But yeah, no, I've been trying to challenge myself to build with more blocks and build, like, in more places and more, like, you know, more shapes, more colours. Just sort of get, like, out of my usual sort of routine. So saving places like this is a really good way to do that, because I sort of force myself to come to new places and try new things and stuff. And I'm in a hole. Is that another redwood biome? Are you kidding me? Get me past here. Oh, this is- you know what? No, take me back to the redwood. I don't want to go in this one either. This one is, the grass gives you random slowdown for no reason. There is not, like, any good caves, ever. I'll go looking around and I'll be like, yeah, let's go like 5 billion blocks away. And I'll go down so many different holes and look for caves and they'll all be like duds. See? Okay. I thought there might have been a chest under there, but no. That's fine. Right, off we go. Where are we going? I don't know. We're gonna find somewhere though. Right. Okay. What was I doing? Sorry, I saw someone join the beehive. I wanted to go say hi. You know what I'm like. You guys know what I'm like by now. I like to go say hi to people. Okay. Let's see. We're up. So there's a big village up right at the top here. Presuming that's like right up, yeah. Okay, cool. What's in this? Just random crap. That's not what I'm looking for. Wow, this is really sort of distributed across the mountain, isn't it? Oh, it's one of these loot rooms. Take the paper. And the relic coins. Oh, wait, a fossil. I'll take that. Leads are always handy. More coins. More paper. A brush. Always take books. I always tend to take paper, books, and that stuff. You might think that's weird, but honestly, books are really handy for enchanting stuff because you can like roll enchantments with them. Bucket of axolotl. Okay, where else are we headed? The other structures are sort of distributed around, I presume. Some up the way, like, here we go. I gotta go. No worries, kitchen, thanks for coming along. Have fun with whatever you're gonna get up to. Wasn't even home today except the last hour. Go to bed, twin. It's bedtime. We're gonna watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, the second one, tonight. In the VC, so that's gonna be fun. Finish editing tomorrow. As I said, there's no rush on the editing, twin. You take as long as you need, like. I just appreciate that there's someone else to help me out with it, because I cannot do it myself. It was driving me loco. Are we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are watching the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Be there. Or you're gonna be sent to the pit. Didn't agree to this? Too bad. Too bad, nerd. You're gonna be there. You actually did agree, you liar. We can watch it tomorrow. We're gonna watch it at like midnight. You're fine. We can always host as like actual movie nights sometime. Do you guys want movie nights? Do we want movie nights? I'm down to do movie nights, twin. If you want movie nights, let me know. You could just ask these things, right? You know I have like the resources to do that very easily. What time movie is okay, sure. We could do that in VC if you'd like. I don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Oh, Jackbox. So yeah, we can just sit in VC and watch that. I'm happy to stream that from like my own laptop. We binged the entirety of Owl House Season 2. What are we doing 1, 2, and 3? All in one sitting. Nurse Joy? What? Chat, I think something didn't quite go right here. I'm just gonna rob her. Not that obsessed. Okay, fair enough. We can do whatever you want, twin. I don't mind. I ain't got nothing better to do. Not like I work. Employment. I could never. You guys could stand up without falling over? What the hell? No fair. Alright, let's have a look what other sort of like buildings are here. This one has random wallpaper. I take the paper. Always take the paper. And it adds till season 2. Well, you'll have to be there while we watch it, so you can watch the live judgment if you will. We can find her. Take that. Season 2 is peak and season 3 is the definition of peak. Oh, okay. We'll have to check it out then, won't we? Yes, we are all watching. I'll do a movie night weekend sometime. We can all like watch like loads of movies and stuff. I remember we all watched Robots in VC once, that was really fun. I just ate someone's cake. I don't know whose cake it was, but I just stole it. I'm evil like that. Still can't believe Nurse Joy got decapitated, chat. That's crazy. The generation in this area is actually so messed. Insane. I don't know what happened over here. Because there's like this area, which is like a big mountain and then like a little flat zone. All that for it to not even be a cave? Are you kidding me? Geek means I call myself a geek sometimes. It's basically like, nah, dear. You are right in saying that. Man, I thought that was gonna be a cave. What about this? Huh? Where's my caves? It's over. I can't find any caves. Yo, okay. Yeah, we might have something here. We might just. Do you think jumping in lava negates fall damage the way that jumping in water does? So that's why they say never dig straight down. That was very stupid. I thought that was the end of me then. I thought I was cooked for a second. Only moderately scary. So much ore around here though. I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that. The song story makes like you lose control. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what you're in. Kitchen, what is this? What have you done to me? Why would you put the curse of yawn on me, dude? That's just not nice. But you know, it's like disrespectful. What? You didn't know I was Why are you surprised? Wow. 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 Wow, kitchen. How could you say that about me? How could you say that about me? I can't believe you would say that. I can't believe you. That's so weird. Look at me, I'm so pro. Okay, let's go this way. Yippee! More diamonds, more diamonds. Listen, word of advice, folks. You can never have too many diamonds. There is no such thing as too many diamonds. Have as many diamonds as you want. Can you steal more dirt? Yeah, sure, go crazy. There's probably a bit left. Don't know how much though, we have a lot of cobblestone. We've been using a lot of cobblestone though. But yeah, go nuts. Do I even want to know what you're doing with all this dirt? Considering we had like a full double chest of dirt, what have you done with it? Where have you been putting it? Are you building a whole island at this point? At this point, you've got to be building like whole islands or something. Farmlands are coming along nicely. Oh, Jesus. I can only imagine. Well, you know, on the plus side, I suppose you can at least go and take all the seeds in the shops that spawn. Oh, ooh, sorry, hiccup. I put way more than last time in. Keep piecing, see what I have. I will swing by in a bit, see what you've got. Right now, I'm mining blocks and shit. I'm trying to mine diamond. Those that know that song, that god-awful song, please. Please no. When did I change my model? I didn't necessarily change it, I just have to. This one's a newer one. It's more for like cozy streams and stuff. It's definitely sort of suits the vibe we've got going in Minecraft, so suits the vibe for sure. $150 EXP. If you're talking like in terms of Pokemon, you probably just gained that from a battle. I don't know what else. A context could probably be there. Where are you seeing this to know where that's from? In YouTube? Oh, the XP system's just for like the top chatters stuff. I don't really have anything set up for it. It's kind of meaningless to me. I suppose maybe it's like a cool thing on like big channels, but like when you have maybe 2 people in your chat, it's like it becomes obsolete basically. So yeah, it's just an engagement thing. It's basically obsolete on my channel though. No. You don't. Whoa! Wait, that worked. Wait a minute. Wait, did that come through to you guys as well? Wait, did you guys get that? Wait a minute. I don't think you would have done. But the TTS thing's working. I installed an older version of it earlier today, and it went through. On my end, at least. Wait. What the hell? Did you not get the actual TTS through? No. Okay. Let me do that and I'll put it down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, the TTS goes through now. Holy shit. It scared me. It scared me. I was terrified by it, actually. Just the mouth moving. Yeah, it came through on my end. I didn't have it set up correctly. Because it's going through an input that isn't set up on my, It's going through an input that isn't set up on OBS. But it did go through. Holy crap. I've never, like, actually had it work before. That was kind of insane. I've been struggling with it for weeks. But yeah, that went through. That was scary. I got jump scared by it. If you think Foxy's bad, you have not heard the TTS system yet. Look at that absolute unit. But yeah, no, it went through and it went through the beat and it scared me. It actually like went through and I jumped. I actually physically jumped. I forgot I even had it open because I wasn't expecting it to work.
Help me save me, Pols V has me locked in the basement.
What? What the hell? It works. Oh my god. Why does it sound like that? Because the only like voice that come through it was like, oh yeah, you get like 3 really boring sounding male voices, or you get like the Australian woman. And I was like, give me the Australian woman. Fuck it. It came through and it scared me, dude. I don't know how to get it working for subscribers, but that does determine that it is working for super chats at least. And it's terrifying. Thank you. You have to go bald for that one. Oh man. My wig. But yeah, it doesn't give me options for like very many voices at all. It's like very limited. So I just picked a silly one and yeah, it went through. That scared me though. Top 10 jump scares of all time. The TTS system somehow fixing itself. That was worse than Foxy, low-key. I think I'd rather have Foxy. That one was just too scary for me. Ugh. Not copper. Ugh. You have a question? Oh no, what's up? Can I pay you with Friday? How does that even work? I didn't even know you could buy shit in there. Isn't that literally just like a Newgrounds game? The game's on Steam? I was gonna say, last time I seen it, it was free. Like, this was years ago though, because I am a little bit old. Really bolded me, yeah. I I was a victim to the balding. I've been balded again. My poor hair. I can I go one stream without having hair? No. Can I go one stream having hair? Is that possible? Chat, do we think it's possible to go a single stream without losing my hair? That's what I was trying to say. Do you think it's possible? It's not on Steam. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Ugh! Copper, no. I'm gonna make it my new mission to go multiple streams without balding. New life goal. Try not to go bald. Watch me get jumped by lava in a second. Did I beat the stairs boss? I did. Oh. Your buds at my— okay, Basil. Basil, try not to be stinky challenge. Have you been good at games challenge? Difficulty impossible. You guys know I'm not good at games. That's the whole appeal. That's like the whole appeal. Well, Marvel Rivals, tomorrow we will, for sure. Top 3 scariest moments of V-Stream. Ads, Foxy, and an Australian bee. Oh, what do you recommend in general? Honestly, you can have whatever game. Under a certain budget, of course. I'll nab you something. I'll try and think. Honorable mention, Bold V, okay. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, there's a lot of good games out there. Pro tip, don't take your fire Pokemon into an ocean. Timmy versus Common Sense challenge. Oh, where's the source block? I just killed lava with redstone. Maybe this is the new tack, guys. We start killing lava with redstone. Emerald's bones. Get! Smited, you stinking skeleton. Ooh, diamond. Gold. And iron. Double whammy. What else we got? More diamond. There's a Pokemon dying in lava. That's crazy. What else we got? Redstone. Don't want the redstone. Let's see first. Iron? Never go wrong with iron. Could you betray you? What did I do now? This area shaders? In the mod pack? They're in my mod pack. You must have an older version. Probably one of my older copies. This is so tough. What do you mean I can't use rotten flesh as fuel, dude? Get that copper out of my inventory. Let me set a waypoint here. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna grab an ominous bottle. And I'm gonna prepare my armor, actually. Blimey. My boots don't. I don't have enough for the boots. That's, what have we got? Pokemon. Hmm. Okay. I'm not seeing a single Pokemon, that's really annoying. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the boots will be fine. Sad how only Kitchen and you were watching. That's nothing new. Basil, you're forgetting my channel's like tiny, dude. You got art graded at $30. Is that much in the UK? It's like a decent bunch. Depends. Let me see. What's it look like on my end? It's 24 here, which is, I mean, if you want it, you can have it, but I'm gonna pile you up with a bunch of editing work in return. 7.6k subs is small. Well, yeah, I don't ever see those people. I'm gonna be real. Because I remember the last time that I saw more than 2 people watching a stream. That's a very common, like, occurrence on my channel, though. I'll edit 2 more vids. Okay, sure. Cool. Do you have preference on what you want to do? Honestly though, if you're having too much trouble with it, it's fine. But yeah, I'll get you that. trying to think what, like... Like what sort of stuff I could do. Whoops. All your stuff, if you're talking about the old server, that server went away a long time ago. We moved servers in... It was well over a month ago. You prefer old caves or new? I don't really have a preference, to be honest. I don't mind either. This is obviously 21.1, so it's new caves. But I still think it's fun. I think with this as well, the goal definitely changes from just being purely based on sort of finding diamonds, okay cool, game's done now, to there's other sort of rewards and stuff that you can get, and you can set other sort of like different preferences, and there's a lot more biomes and stuff, especially obviously being in a modded server. We have a lot more of that. Right, let's cast a bunch of that out. Old one is what Minecraft is. I mean, it's personal preference really. I find that I can enjoy it regardless of what sort of cave system is around. I think, you know, each version has its own charm and its own sort of benefits and downsides. I think, you know, I can have fun regardless. It's RD2, I'm pretty sure Red Dead Redemption 2 is like real pricey right now. Isn't it like 60 bucks? Oh, it's like 15. Oh, right. For some reason I think I've seen it before for like 50. But that's your call, Kitchen. If you want to do that, if you want Red Dead, you can have Red Dead, or you can have Arc Raiders. I don't mind. If you want both, you can have both. Obviously, I'll just throw you more work. Where is this last, like, thing? When did I go bald? My hair was stolen. I didn't agree to this. It was robbed. Where's this last guy? 75% off. Alright, if you drop me it, I'll get you it. If you want both, as I say, I'll get you both, but I'm gonna throw you so many videos over the next few months. I don't have a normal key, I only have the ominous one. Mojang should stop doing updates. Honestly, it's like, I don't think it's that bad. I think a lot of people can definitely be a lot more negative about it. I tend to have fun regardless. I played a lot of old Minecraft, being obviously around when it was sort of first originally out. But I don't necessarily think that change is a bad thing. And a lot of people will flame me for that. A lot of people will say, no, we don't like change. But change is not that much of a bad thing. You just have to learn to adjust. And I mean, if you don't like it, you can always go back and play the old versions. They all still exist in the launcher as far as I'm aware. Because I'm pretty sure most mods, like older mods, can run on 1.12. So you can always go back and play your older versions. It's not like you're missing out on anything. They're just constantly adding newer things to try. But at the end of the day, it's whatever makes you happy. You know, if you enjoy old Minecraft, go play old Minecraft. If you enjoy the new stuff, play the new stuff. But yeah, I was playing Minecraft when I was young, before like even Netherite existed or any of these sort of things. I was playing back in those days as a kid, and I don't think it's necessarily better or worse. I think it's just different. And, you know, change doesn't automatically mean bad. I think it's nice to have a different flavor of something. I play a lot of modded as well, so I'm used to a lot of expansions on caves and a lot of different caves, and I think that there's a lot more potential for the future with caves, because, you know, as I say, there's a lot more potential for the future with caves, because obviously these mods can come up with all these cool cave ideas, so, you know, over time what's going to come out of, say, Mojang or stuff like that, so... Oh, yay, welcome! Played when the Wither wasn't in-game. What's the IP? The Modrinth link should be pinned at the top of the chat. You can just go to our Modrinth page and it should give you all the info you'll need. Doo-doo-doo. Cool green fire. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Do that like that, do that, and then we can get up here and we can open this one. And we'll see what we get. Scrolls. I've got so many scrolls. I should totally give you guys some more of these scrolls I've got, because I've got loads of them. Aqua wand, nice. Why can't you teleport with the map? Only I can teleport with the map. I've been looking into mods to obviously try and fix that. I couldn't get one working that would do that, so the best you can do is you can RTP with random. You can do /RTP to random teleport. You can do what else is there? There's the random teleport system, and then there is obviously when you get a house you can set /home and you can TP back to your home. But sort of until you get set up with a basic base, you can't really get much going in terms of TPs, unfortunately. I've tried everything. I've installed so many different TP mods that were like, yeah, we'll give access to TP to, you know, non-admins and stuff. But yeah, it won't, like, there's nothing out there that, like, works without, like, crashing the server out. And it's stupid, because I've tried so hard to make it so you guys are sort of, like, equal to me. And I can't. And it's so dumb, because, you know, it just doesn't let me. I just let these guys fight each other on my behalf, to be fair. I do love the magic. The magic aspect of the sort of have it at spawn and Lord Inky's house and more. Yeah, you can set as many sort of like /homes as you want. They don't have to be yours. Yeah, from what I know at least, they don't have to be yours. You can set quite a few of them up, but they're not necessarily anything in particular. They're just sort of like teleport points for, you know, if you wanted to sort of like have like good waypoints, but you can also use you can also obviously use the waystones, and they don't cost XP in here. And as well as the waystone stuff, you can... what do you call it? As well as the waystone stuff, you can get something called a warp stone to take you to waystones from anywhere. Those are craftable. You can also do, obviously, the home stuff and the random TP stuff. But yeah, I can't just give, like, infinite access to, like, the /TP command, because I've tried every mod that's available. And it just doesn't sort of want to play. So, yeah. It sucks. Obviously, if anybody wants to point me in the direction of a mod that would work for this, you're more than welcome to. I think we've tried everything that's listed on Modrinth. To the point it drove me slightly insane for like 3 days. Oh, also, if you guys do come and join the server and you want to get into any of the forms of magic, let me know. I have loads of spare stuff. I'm more than happy to give. Cool. That should be everything from here. Yeah. Cool. Still am to this day. W. Basil's gonna start crashing out any second now. But yeah, no, I've been really enjoying the Minecraft stuff. I know a lot of people have been joining and having fun in the server, which is great as well. But I've just been enjoying the Minecraft stuff. I think it's really fun. And obviously it's a sort of sense of nostalgia with, obviously, the way that it is. I mean, it doesn't do well, don't get me wrong. The Minecraft stuff performs really poorly on the channel. But so does everything, so it's not really a huge impact. And hey, I made some pretty cool TikToks about the server, so. This damn evil potion thing is super mean. It just tried to set me on fire, bro. Minecraft videos too. Honestly, I'm gonna bribe Kitchen to edit for me more. We're gonna bully Kitchen into editing. And we're gonna make Kitchen edit Minecraft videos. If you buy me, I'll get you anything. I add my Steam. Or add the Steam and I'll give you a bunch of stuff to edit. I should plan some more like Minecraft videos. What do you guys want to see in Minecraft video form? Okay, right now I'm in bed. You're good. You're good. I mean, like, just make sure to send me it so I can give you it, obviously. I'm pretty sure you have to have me added to receive gifts. But yeah, if you guys want to see something in, like, terms of Minecraft content, let me know. Drop me suggestions. I'm happy to do stuff. I do think it'd be funny to drag Timmy into a mini duo series. I have an idea for a duo series. Why are today's movies, cartoons, and games so bad? I don't necessarily think they are. I think some absolute bangers have dropped in the recent future. Well, the recent, not future, but like the recent few years, I think a lot has dropped in terms of good content in games. I don't know about you, I've seen some absolute bangers. Obviously the Five Nights at Freddy's, like, movies. Let's wrap up Folklore first. Yes, I know, but I'll DM you later, I've got an idea. Yeah, I will DM you later. I'll be in the group chat, if you will. We have a group chat, Timmy and I, but there's only just the two of us that talk in it. But yeah, I've seen some good games and shows and stuff like that. I sometimes think that mainstream media is, mainstream media is a big part of what, tends to be, like, the unenjoyable segment of content in the recent years. You just kind of want to find more niche corners of the internet and more niche sort of things. Iron Lung. You cannot diss Iron Lung as well. I haven't seen it, but I know that it's a banger. Everyone has said it's a banger. Iron Lung's a brand new movie. But yeah, no, there's been loads of good stuff. I think you're just not looking in the right places if you're thinking like that. Today's, like, stuff, I think there's definitely been some bangers that have dropped. I think you probably just want to... Hang on, I need to unfull screen my game for a second. Because I need to screenshot Basil's, like, moment of failure. How do I do that again? That is like... Don't watch TV, I only listen to songs. Fair enough. Is it Bedrock or Java? It's Java. I would host it on Bedrock as well if I could, but they don't let me. Obviously, because Bedrock is built on a different form, and you can't run Java mods on Bedrock, because it's not the same. People will be like, oh, well, they've got the new thing that, like, lets you have, like, add-ons to Bedrock now, but it's built on a different thing completely. Wait, where's my... There we go. Wonder where that had gone. But yeah, no. A lot of people will be like, oh, well, they've got add-ons on Bedrock now. But it's not the same system it's built on. Bedrock and Java are built on two completely different forms of, like, system. I'm pretty sure they're on, like, two completely different, like, coding languages or something. There's definitely some reason as to why they don't, like, match up. I just don't know the specific, obviously, coding term, because I'm not a coder. But I know that they don't work together. Some servers can have compatibility if it's the same game, just base game, but the mods don't work the same. Why is Markiplier's opinion on Poppy Playtime 5 so aggressive? I don't think Markiplier is that aggressive, Twin. I think he's just more passionate than anything. He plays a lot of horror games, doesn't he, so... Java's in Java, Bedrock's entirely rebuilt on, like, C++. Yeah, I was gonna say it's something like that. But they're not compatible languages. So you can't just automatically port a mod from one platform to the other. It has to be completely rewritten. So when I get people really angrily yelling at me to sort of put the server on Bedrock, poppy playtime is starting to feel a bit stretched out. Yeah, no, absolutely. It definitely feels sort of... It certainly feels... It has like a level of repetitiveness, even if it's like different characters, which is like... At first I was like, oh, yeah, it's like different sort of characters each sort of chase thing. But it slowly but surely will like begin to feel more and more like the same sort of like gameplay loop. It's the same reason that I don't enjoy like most of the ASIM games on like Roblox and stuff. Stamina slop's a whole sort of thing. They just don't have good gameplay loop. I find Minecraft so boring because of the updates. See, we play a lot of modded. Obviously the server's modded here. I think if you don't enjoy Minecraft as a base, give modded a go. I hate baby zombies so much, I physically cannot cope with them. I have the bubble beam. Want to play horror games? Well, we play a lot of horror games on the channel as well. Basil fell off a ladder? Basil, bro, what are you doing? There is a bunch of Minecraft horror mods as well, but there's also, you know, there's so many different options out there for horror games. So, list of things we've streamed on the channel in the past, if you're a horror enthusiast, we've done, if you go back about a year and a bit, there is Resident Evil 2 and 4. If you go back a little bit more recently, we've got The Evil Within 1 and 2. I need to finish 2, but then we're gonna do Resident Evil 1, 7, 8, 9. And we're gonna do Silent Hill 2, although I might do Silent Hill 2 as a video series. If you're into more like exploration adventure stuff, then you can go and watch Folklore Hunter. That's a part 1 video on my series, like a video on my channel. Part 2 is in the works. Part 3 is... who knows? Don't have a PC. I know, I'm talking about like streams and stuff that I've done. And I also have done like a lot of horror games and stuff like that. I stream a lot of horror. I started the channel to sort of showcase like a lot of my horror enthusiasm. But I also have this Minecraft server as a more wholesome place to sort of come and de-stress. This is my de-stress game. You know what part 3 is. Yeah, but I have part 2. Obviously there's been a bit of a miscommunication with part 2. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it. I was not gonna edit it myself, but I might end up doing it myself. Or I might throw it to Kitchen. I might throw it to Kitchen actually. Depending. I don't want to overload Kitchen too much, obviously, because they're quite busy, but I could throw Kitchen. Folklore Hunter Part 2 as well. I know Timmy's put Part 2 out. I haven't been able to get round to it. I'm in that sort of state at the minute where I'm just in, like, editing burnout. Like, my brain physically doesn't want to touch editing because I know I'll just feel really crap. Okay, let's just yoink over somewhere. Go back to caving for a bit. I underestimated how exhausting this week was going to be. Could have edited it otherwise. You're good. Honestly, I might even just say, like, if you want to do it and, like, wait until, like, this week's over and do it, you're probably going to be better than me. I'm going to be so real. Some days I want to rip my hair out recently. Life's driving me a little bit too crazy. But yeah, no. Yeah, if you're looking for horror stuff, I do a lot of horror stuff. The channel started out as a big horror place. If you guys want to see more horror stuff though as well, I can look into doing... how do you call it? I can look at putting up more, like, series stuff as well. Maybe we want to consider sticking to the good run we get for part 3. Oh no, what do you mean how long it'll really take? Oh jeez. Don't say that to me. Oh no. You know I hate editing. I genuinely, like, if it wasn't like... If I wasn't such a weird ball... Should I tell you what I saw? Keep it spoiler. Keep it to yourself. I want to go in blind. I like going in blind. It makes my reactions more authentic, I think. And especially considering I'm not a screamer, but Folklore has definitely got a few screams out of me before. I can only imagine. But yeah, the only other option for the Folklore video is I'm maybe give it to Torny, see if she wants to do it. Because I know I've been hammering out a lot of recording recently, but I'm not in the mindset, like, to do editing yet. I maybe will slowly get myself back into it, which I know what video I'm gonna do to get back into it. I actually have that already planned, because there's a video I have the audio for, I just don't have visuals for, that I'm gonna do to ease myself back into it, but that's not gonna be for a while yet, because my brain's still screaming at me. There we go. The Cryptid in Part 3 is the one people scream at in reviews. I wonder if it's a skill issue or genuinely bad. Oh no. We'll have to be the judges, won't we? Why are there so many YouTubers talking about politics? I honestly, there's probably a bunch of reasons for that. Mainly probably because of the fact that the world is in an absolute shit show right now. There's so much shit going on in the world, and wars are breaking out and stuff like that, so I reckon a lot of people are using their platforms to try and sort of advocate and talk about that and try and raise awareness. Other than that, probably just because people are passionate about things, and there is a lot of sort of hate crime and stuff going on at the minute, and a lot of politicians are basically being really horrible to a lot of minority groups. Which, understandable, you know? I get that people are outraged about that, because it sucks. It sucks being a minority and facing that. So, I can't really blame them on that one. Because you always get crazy people out there. Tumblr's like an alt version of Pinterest. Kind of, yeah. Tumblr is still alive. You guys just not obviously looking in the right place if you don't think it is. I still use Tumblr to this day. I have a Tumblr account. My Tumblr's fairly active, actually. There is a massive community of Rubians on there. And stuff like that. So many Doctor Who fans on there. Genuinely, I have like a whole feed full of like Doctor Who stuff. But yeah, Tumblr's definitely been around for a while. It's just more niche now. Obviously, I'm old enough to remember Tumblr, so I know how to sort of navigate it and stuff. Is your name Grace? No, it's not. That is nothing near my name, twin. Yeah, no. I have a really sort of like, unusual name. Well, it's not unusual per se, it's fairly common, but it's not something a lot of people expect, I think. Mark Zuckerberg, bro. That is wild. I'm not Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, but yeah. It's not a super common name. Not a super, like, rare name either, though. It's just kind of meh. Is TikTok like Tumblr? Not really. I would say TikTok is more so like short form YouTube or like Musically, if anybody remembers, that's what it used to be called back in the day. I don't know who bought it, but someone bought it and renamed it to TikTok. I would definitely say that, not my cup of tea though. In terms of social medias, I'm more of a sort of Pinterest, Tumblr, and like some YouTube kind of person. I don't mind Blue Sky as well. Blue Sky is also a nice, like, more wholesome place. I don't touch Twitter with a 10-foot pole. It's full of nasty people. See, I think the big distinction that scares me away from Twitter. What website did YouTubers stream to before Twitch? Well, I mean, YouTube's always had its own streaming. But there's also been other apps as well. I'm trying to think. Obviously a lot of, like, Vine stuff was there back in the day. Don't remember if they had live streaming though. I don't know about that one. But there was, like, Vine, and there was, like, a couple other, like, apps as well. I'm trying to remember. I was mainly just using YouTube. For gaming, I have no idea. I was just watching YouTube, to be honest. YouTube's had streaming for a long time. As far as I'm aware, at least. I'm pretty sure there was streams on YouTube back in the day when I was a kid. Yet again, maybe if you're older than me, you don't sort of, like, have the same, sort of, like, knowledge set. I was 2005. Wasn't really a live thing. No, but I'm pretty sure there's been lives for many years, because I remember as a kid, like, as a teen, I was watching, like, live streams on YouTube, so it can't be that old, because I'm only 20. So, like, when I was a teenager, I was watching live streams, so. Live streaming can't be that new. Gaming's always been around, just not as popular. Yeah, gaming originally wasn't a very big thing on, like, YouTube and stuff, but a lot of people were always gaming, because I know, like, back as a kid, I had a PS2. Now that is a throwback. The PS2, dude. Nothing quite says you're old like the PS2. I better go get some sleep. No worries, good night, kitchen. Sleep well, twin. How long have we been here? We've been here for about 2 hours. Honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with progress. I only know the Wii. I had a Wii as well. I had the Wii, the PS2, which had, like, the James Bond streams. Streams, not streams. Games. Sorry, that's because we were just talking about streams. ADHD Bringle Burr. Probably finish in a day or two with a vid. You're good, don't worry about it. As I said, there's no timescale for it. Good night, kitchen. Why is everything today so boring? Is there something in particular that I'm doing that is boring you? I mean, if you've got feedback, I'm more than happy to hear it. I'm always very sort of open to constructive criticism. You know, if there's something I need to do different, you need to tell me this, twin. I'm not a mind reader, but I'm very receptive, so I'll try my best. I have my hair back now, right? Like... Why is that bound to keep at 1, bruh? Just an average day. Yep, same old for me, really. I'm used to the usual sort of... Right, let me give... Can I have my... Keypad 1 again to reopen. Give me it back. I need to unbind that. I'm gonna unbind that. Key. Num. Not your channel, the world. Honestly, it's just one of those days. Sometimes time goes fast, sometimes time goes slow. It sort of depends on what you're doing and where you are and, you know, the day-to-day sort of events and stuff like that. Let's go to this little cave bit. We go back to when everything was perfect. I don't think there's ever been a point in time where everything was perfect. There's certainly been moments where more factors have been sort of increased, but I always think that there was... How do you explain it? With every positive comes a negative, I think. So, you know, say this one thing was really good, but then I feel like the counterbalance is there's something else that's going to be bad. I don't necessarily think there's ever going to be a time that's perfect. I think it's more so just finding the balance and finding your sort of like way of approaching things. I find it very fun to sort of just do what makes me happy, you know? Sometimes you just gotta live in the moment. I don't think it's worth sometimes getting upset about, like, certain things. Talking about the internet and how it was. I mean, honestly, if you don't enjoy the internet as it is, try and cultivate your own space that sort of changes that. I know that's kind of what I've been trying to do with my channel, is I've been trying to cultivate my own little corner of the internet where it's just, like, more laid back and wholesome and just something to, you know, kill time and have fun. If there's a space in the market for something that you like, go ahead and do it, you know? It's never too late. Internet kind of feels dead recently. Honestly, I think it's more so we're all just getting older. I think we're all just getting old. But no, I suppose it always will feel like that, though. AI. Oh, I know. AI is the downfall, really, isn't it? Everything is a bot. Yeah. It's okay, though. Right, give me this one like that. On it. But yeah, I know. I've just been trying to get my own little space on the internet where I'm just, you know, happy and jolly and I get to be silly. They make a new internet just for humans? You must be joking. Like, have you met the tech bros? They think that by denying their AI, you're denying them their fundamental rights to computers and shit. They're so... Ugh. Another good reason to stay away from Twitter, huh? They're so brain dead. Any chance to turn off AI slop? I know, right? AI is everywhere and I hate it. Kill the slop. Me when the AI chatbot for EA starts like telling me to do the same thing 500 times, and when I say this didn't work, it just stares at me as if I'm stupid. I love AI chat support bots. AI boxing videos? That sounds insufferable. Hello, what's up? Hi. I'm in the mines, I'm in the mines. I'm gonna go get that lava bit in a sec. Your favorite questmaster? No, I don't know about that one. But yeah, it's... I know, people are getting so toxic for no reason all the time. I'm tired of toxicity. Why can't we all just spread happiness and stuff? Bruh. Oh, there you go. But yeah, that's why I kind of have like my own community, because I want somewhere that spreads, you know, positivity and joy rather than like the same old toxic slop that everyone else is consuming aggressively. I just want to be happy. And hey, if I'm, you know, if I'm one thing for sure, that's that I'm gonna spread joy and happiness. It's already happening, we're doomed. I mean, it could be a lot worse, to be fair. At least there's opt out of it right now. They definitely need to put laws in place though. It is definitely getting worse and worse, and they do need to put regulation in. It's incredibly sort of neglectful of them to not do something like that. At least on YouTube, is that attention spans are at the bottom. At rock bottom. Oh, I know. It's so frustrating because you'll make like a really nice video and nobody wants to know. What, eat the suspicious stew? Okay. And the stew is sus. I don't know what that gave me. Sus. Okay, thank you. Among Us. Spreading joy and happiness after wanting to execute you? Yeah, well, Basil, I think even the jolliest of people would still want to execute you. You are kinda stinky. People stop making AI. Honestly, I wish, but you know how greedy corporations are. They're not gonna stop making AI because they need that money. Don't you know? They need to off the corporate greed. Look. It's make the rich richer in this world, dude. I don't want to give in to short form content like shorts. Yeah, I've done a few shorts, and even then, the retention isn't great. I mean, I know the one I put out earlier today had a little bit of retention, but like, even then they don't have great retention. I don't know if that's because I'm a sort of small channel or what, but I certainly sort of just enjoy doing my long form content in my streams. My streams are my biggest enjoyment. I definitely do enjoy recording videos as well. It's editing. If I didn't have to edit, I'd put out so many videos. Honestly, I'm genuinely at a point where I'm like, do I maybe look into hiring someone? If this is the future, I don't want it. Completely valid. Go to my channel to see more. Yeah, honestly, it's not a bad idea. I have the TikTok account that I put stuff on as well. I don't know, it's just, I don't know. Literally anything to get people that Gonna lay down before FNAF. Okay, no worries. Enjoy your lay down. I'm probably heading off here soon anyway, so. Uh-oh. But yeah, no. It's tough because obviously retention obviously goes down with long form content, and then that just demotivates you even further. You can work so hard on a really cool piece of footage. You can put out the coolest video ever, and it will still do really poorly because everyone these days is an iPad kid slot baby. And it sucks because, you know, I want to put out fun stuff that I enjoy, and I want to, you know, I'm at the point now where I don't even want to sort of work on videos sometimes because I just think, what's the point? And it sucks so bad. Because, you know, I made the channel with the entire purpose of like, hey, I want to share all the stuff I love. And instead, it just seems to be, you know, hit with a lot of, the videos are too long, and and yeah, I don't want to be a slot baby content farm. It's a blessing to have regular viewers. Yeah, I'm slowly getting a couple of regulars in, and it's very nice to see, especially in streams, because like, it's lovely, because most of the time, originally, like before, I used to have like no regulars. Whereas like, you used to have regulars in like every stream, and I was like, in my streams talking to myself for half the time. And it was so sad. So I'm just very grateful for the few people that we have around now. Because I will never become content farm slop iPad kid channel. Someone makes a deepfake of you, you can sue them. You probably can, yeah. It's using your likeness, especially if it was in a sort of negative thing. But I don't understand why is sort of like the European Union and like Europe as a whole and like the entirety of the world, why are we not more concerned about the fact that AI has these incredibly insane powers to make these crazy videos that look perfectly legitimate, defaming people? Because what are you going to do eventually when one of these videos ends up in court? What's going to happen then? You know? What's going to happen when that does happen? What's going to, you know, what are we going to do, huh? Are we just going to believe, like, CCTV footage? Because obviously, like, in some past, like, court cases, the CCTV footage has been so blurry, whereas, like, AI would have it to a point where it's so clear that we're never going to be able to do court the same. We're never going to have a proper justice system that isn't going to be flawed by AI. And obviously, because I studied forensics, I have like a very good grasp on how lethal of a concept that really is. There's an Enderman over here. I'm like 5 billion creepers. Imagine actually being innocent but AI fucks you over. Exactly. Could you imagine? You know the new Samsung feature when your screen turns black? I do not know that because I've never owned a well, I've owned Samsungs in the past and they've nearly blown up on me. So I refuse to touch a Samsung phone with a 10-foot pole. I know most people probably love a good Samsung. I can't. No. I had one nearly blow up and I was like, no way. Never again. I have a... You have a Samsung? Yeah, I don't. I do not mess with them. That's not... What are you talking about? Talking about something. Yeah, but yeah, no, I don't trust them. The homosexual gang is here? What are you talking about? I've been here the entire time, twin. My stream. Okay, right, trinket. Do I really not have one of these in here? Apparently not. Okay. Plenty of you. Oh goodness. Well, we're Minecrafting right now. We're talking about... What were we talking about? Gotta go to sleep, have a good night. Good night, Basil. We are... I don't even know what we're doing. We were Minecrafting, we're in the caves. We're now obviously back on surface. So, yeah. We've been exploring. I have a bunch of stuff I want to sort of work through. What mods have we got? We've got all kinds of things. So it's Cobblemon. It's Cobblemon, it is sort of like magic mods, and then it's just a bunch of all kinds of different things. We've got like farming mods, cooking mods, just a bit of everything. Storage upgrade mods, which this is really nice. It's sort of like a bunch of expansion for like storage, but it's also got like nice little, how do you call them? Like other features and stuff, like auto sorting and all the fun stuff really. What a nuke. I'm okay. I don't think I have any, you know, use for those. What would I even do with that? I'm gonna be real. What would I even do with one of those? Bragging rights? I mean, I suppose. Blimey. I'll move. Oh, okay. Do you know what? Okay. You raise a good point. Opinion invalid, I have a nuke and you don't. Okay. Maybe that is how I'll move, to be fair. You might have a point. Right, relic coins are over here. Yeah, so I have this fun little, whoa. Oh, my boots broke. Didn't even notice. Shows how observant I am, doesn't it? Yeah, so we have this fun little auto sorter stuff that kind of does like our organization for us. It's very cool. If you still want to see the farm, I will swing by in a sec, yeah. I will swing by when it goes daytime. Don't you worry. Redstone chest is this one. Put those in there for now, as well as that one. Grab the rest of this out of here. We'll keep those in there, keep that in there, keep that. Those, that. The Marines exist on Twitch and Instagram, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. You just like all huddled over a tiny phone. That's quite a funny mental image, actually. And one in your walls. You know, just for good measure, yeah, of course, of course. Does that one in my walls want to go grocery shopping for me? You know, I can't be bothered. Hey, Boogie. Hi, Boogie. Hi, how's it going? Redstone, put those in there so I can... Did you crash? I think you did. You left the game, so I'm presuming you did. Yeah. The new Samsung feature is privacy screen, so when you turn your phone, turns black. So what if someone committed a crime and gets away with it? See, I suspect that they probably have something to bypass that for law enforcement terms, especially with like the Samsung in the past. They've been in a lot of trouble previously, so I am sure they are on very thin ice with law enforcement. I would only assume anyway. You know, they've certainly had their moments. Just the screen, yeah, you can always get the information outside of the screen. The same as it's like you can hook up a HDMI to like a computer. You could probably hook a cable up to a phone and grab whatever information. I forgot I had this little guy in here. Oh my god. We need to name him. What do we name the panda, guys? What are we naming our panda? That should be a poll. We should poll that in the Discord. Loki. Might have to do that. Little panda is so cute. I also really like this Noibat I got. Just plug it in, run a software, make a copy of everything. Yeah, it probably does work like that. And I can only imagine. Have to have your phone. Yeah, they will like, if you're like in trouble for something, they will just come and like sweep your house of old tech. So you can say goodbye to whatever random things you're hiding. I have some XP candies. Let's give it to this little bat guy. Used to be a sheriff. There you go then. There you go. Right. Look at it. Does this one sit on my shoulder? No, it doesn't. It's so cute. I love it. I love bats anyway, so this one is like, this little Pokemon is so good. But yeah, I have a whole team. I have a whole very cool team. I have a Slurpuff, which is ginormous. Ginormous Slurpuff. It's so funny. It's so stupid looking. It's so great. No amount of 2FA and passwords can save you. Yeah, no, if you mess about too much, you're gonna find out, I fear. Got a little Vulpix. There is a sit on shoulder feature for some Pokemon, but I don't have any that are small enough. Little Emolga. I have a ginormous Spinda. There's a guy, and he was using a work phone to sell drug. Jesus. Why would people do that? Like, why would the people not think about doing these things? Like, properly. Like, I thought it would be fairly obvious that, like, if you're gonna do something illegal, you wouldn't want to have any tech nearby, right? Let's have a look. What are you up to up here? Selling drugs, you expect them to think properly, that's true. Why am I still here? Why is my bald head on here? I can't believe I was screenshotted. Loading in, you're good. Aw, hello guys chilling. I'm presuming this is the farmland one you mentioned. Is it like a whole like island system over here then? Let's have a look. Oh, this is the farm. Bloody hell. You're insane. Wow, you're insane. This is nuts, dude. My gun fell apart. How do you... How? Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here. I've been wandering around. Bloody hell, talk about one hell of a cave. You've got everything over here. Also, what have we got over here? Oh no. Don't tell me you put another statue of my bald head or something up. Military quality. Ah, yes. Oh my god, wait. Beautiful. This is so peak. Oh my days. Sculpted with dirt, but you cooked anyway. How do you cook and do it with dirt? This is like insanity. Right, let's have a look at this one then. What's this one? My hair? No, don't take my hair. Why is everyone trying to steal my hair today? I've had like, over the past 2 days, I've had so many people hit like the like bold dono feature, it's crazy. My hair, I don't know, my hair is kind of soft, I guess. I don't know. It's ginormous, like, ginormous mop of like pinkish red. I have like, what, the color that my model has, it's like the same as sort of what my actual hair is, I guess, so. I'm confused. So basically there's like a thing where a bunch of people will come in and like dono for like the bolding. The bolding of 87. Why do I have hair back? Because it's... And replace the small island? Okay. Yoink. Oh yeah, my bald head. If you're talking about like a gambling mod, we have like a gachapon system. I just haven't set anything of that up yet. Well, it's already set up, I just haven't built a structure or anything for them yet. There's a bunch of them. I didn't say you could have hair. You're not taking my hair away, dude. What is this? Oh no. Do I even want to know? Oh, that's pretty good. Hell yeah. I can see why you would want this, yeah. A whole island, that's insane. Yeah, okay, that's pretty peak actually. The small one, farmlands, that one. Yeah, I see the vision. That's cool. That's really cool actually. Not sure about the right yet. The right is gonna be just a giant like nether portal. 500 block nether portal. Is that possible? Don't steal my pronouns, rude. No, they're mine. They're mine. We can share. It's okay, Twin. We can share. Why do you have a random guy? Yeah, why do you have a random leather? What's he sell? Leather pants. I don't want his leather pants. He was a zombie. Oh. I mean... Okay. His makeshift home is at the edge. Oh my god. What a house. I'm surprised it's not made of dirt. Like, oh my niggas, I'll never be them. You I'm not anything special. I can assure you, twin. I'm nothing special. Gonna get enough sheep to make wool tents here. Ooh. 540k house. No, that's like 2 million right there. Stock market's in shambles right now. Random hole. Watchtower, small farm. You're cooking over here. You've got a whole island set up. I have one house and a little garden. It's insane. What if I just come and build my own house over here? I'll just like secretly build a little corner. So homeless technically. I mean, you've got one more hell of a base though. More than what I've got really. How far out is this from my sort of zone? Quite away, isn't it? Because I know my zone's surrounded by that annoying biome there. That's full of, how do you call it? That really annoying biome that's full of the, like, glass, not glass, grass that's, the grass that's, like, slowness stuff. Flat, like, 2D, the model? Yeah, it's 2D. It's a 2D live. Both of my models are 2D live. But yeah, it's been crazy. I'm definitely enjoying the server though. I'm glad I put the effort into setting it up because when I first went into this, I didn't know how to do anything. In sort of like in terms of like Minecraft servers and stuff. So it's definitely been cool to learn it all. The Marines need permission to fall out. You guys have fun with whatever you get up to next. Thanks for showing up, twins. I'm probably gonna head off soon anyway, because I am sleepy. I got other things to do, like take over the world. Ooh, I know. Here is my donation for your island. This is your donation from me. Look at it. It's for you. Yes, this is my contribution, trust. The evil chicken takeover. There you go. More chickens. Do you need some saplings over here, or are you good? You got some spruce ones and some dark ones. Do you need any others, or do you want some more? I can get you some if you want. I probably have like a bunch back at base. You can definitely, right, I will swing back and grab some. I'll grab you some stuff. Cobblestone. You can take as much as you want. I've got plenty of stone and stuff. I need to expand my little farm a little bit further. Get the seeds from spawn I actually bought because I put them down in there and I never actually used them. Right, let's have a look. Plant chest. You can have some of these. You can have some of these. I'll give you some of those. I think you've already got some of those actually. Give you those. Them ones I've got Some of these, not many though. Is that all I've got? Really? I would have thought I had more. Damn, I thought I had more saplings than that. Okay. I definitely have more magic. Right, let's see. Cool. I'll put another one of those in. I'll bring some crops over as well, actually. I've got a couple of seeds and stuff. Arrows. You guys, well, I don't even want to. I don't even want to know what you guys are up to. Okay, let's see. Uh, cool. Let me head back over this way. There you go. I made sure to split everything so I have adequate amounts myself as well. You're good. I have loads of saplings. Honestly, I had so many in a chest that I just was not using. Didn't even know they were there, to be fair. I forget. I'm good like that. But yeah, there's onions as well, which you can plant. Pretty sure they should be plantable. And then, what else is there? There's some other stuff too. I can probably go and bring even more. Whoa. What the hell was that all about? Right, okay. Let me swing by, spawn. I'm gonna buy a bunch of seeds. Yeah, I have plenty of inventory room. W. I'm just buying a bunch of seeds. Right. Okay. Alright, I'll organize these seeds and then I'm gonna head off, I think. But it has been fun. Right, let me just get these last few organized. I'm just gonna put one of each in here. I'll put the rest over in what do you call it? My garden, and I'll make sure they all grow. And they will all be very nice. What happened to Boldv? Boldv only stays around for however long they are forced to. Okay, back to my home. We'll go plant some of these seeds and I'll probably hop off, but I will leave the world open. I always make sure to do that. Cool. Right, I'm not gonna use the saplings. What? Okay. Okay, cool. Let me see. Also, we've got that I want to put down. Currants would be nice. I'll put eggplant down as well. I don't know what broke that, but I'm sure we can fix it. We'll put down vanilla would be nice. Grapes, cabbages. I think we've already got cabbages from the other mod though. Yeah. so I'm probably better saving that for something. We've got strawberries. VCB open to everyone? Honestly, I mean, I could maybe do it as a stage. I wouldn't open it to everyone, but I'm more than happy to maybe do it as a stage. Depends, because obviously I don't want people in my ears screaming, because I get very overwhelmed very quickly. But, I'll see. Honestly, it depends sort of what we're doing. Just mute them. Honestly, I could. I'll definitely think about it. I'm gonna go, organize a little bit better, I think, actually. Celery, kiwi, pineapple. Barley makes sense to be there. I'll move cauliflower next to the onions, I think. And I can move the tomatoes back that way. No, wait, I'll move the onions next to the onions, obviously. That's all more grain, isn't it? I don't need 3 rows of beet. We'll have beet, we'll have... What goes well with beet? I don't need 3 rows of cabbage either. I'm gonna do cabbage, cauliflower. Cabbage, cauliflower, and... celery. Yep. Okay, carrots. This is mint, pepper, and rice, that's fine. That makes sense. Onion, green onion, potatoes. Wheat. I'll do this one as pineapple, kiwis, and tomatoes. Actually, tomatoes wouldn't really make sense there. I'll do the tomatoes next to the barley. And I can also put the corn down here as well, actually. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have chili peppers. These 2. Yep, that makes a lot more sense. And then next to the beet, we have... Actually, I'm gonna do the chili peppers here. And I'll put the cantaloupe where the chili peppers are. Makes more sense. Because cantaloupe's also like... sort of like classified as like exotic fruit when you go to like the supermarket. Because obviously they don't grow over here, so. Then I think... Right, let me see... Oh, Lilligant! I love those. Yes, these are my elderberries. Some blueberries. Berries and blueberries. Strawberry. Nice. I think I have more of those in my bag actually. Perfect. Berries. And then raspberries. Should have just enough there. Yep. And then these are blackberries. And one short one. Yeah. Awesome. Cranberries are in here as well, so put those in there. These are currants, cucumber, and eggplant. Flax, grape, vanilla. Should I say fuck it and get pizza for dinner? Absolutely. Get pizza and watch 5 Nights at Freddy's with us. Tea seeds? I think I already have some tea plants. Yeah, I have tea plants there. I have carrots as well. This one is... So these ones are all filled out, so probably go and do a couple more rows of the garden. Just because I can. I know I'm like itching to play Minecraft, but I also want to do the garden properly. And I'd like to have it be nice and sort of done. He'll switch Foxy. Five times, dude. I think you're being rage baited. One, two, three, break. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna reel that one. We'll probably climb the window. It's probably not a good idea to have that. But we'll do this. And break that tree. Beach house? The one that I built, or? It was a mob farm. Yeah, I don't know about Beach House Twin. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. A little bit more for the garden. I don't know why these blocks there are like infinite water. They just are. And I mean, it works on my benefit, so I'm not gonna ask. Right, okay, cool. Put those buckets up there. And we'll get this round. Ground all sorted up. I'll need to put some barrels down, but those are fine because those are literally just only at the storage shed. Easy. Really? For some reason the witches don't take damage from my magic, so I have to butcher them with air. Okay. But yeah, no, if we host movie night with like the FNAF stuff and it's not a public VC, I can just drag anyone that wants to come. I'm gonna say that if you're expecting it to be from legitimate sources, I have another thing to say. Can't say. I wouldn't even know what streaming service it was on, to be fair. I feel like it's a personality question when I say, like, oh, you know, in Minecraft, which way do you craft the hoe? Because it kind of is, isn't it? Like, I feel like that says a lot about that person. Bell peppers would be good. Sure, we'll have asparagus. Coffee would be good with the tea. What's next to the tea? I don't remember. Zucchini. I might swap the teas out. Zucchini, carrots, and asparagus. And then we could do coffee, tea, and then whatever else can go down there. And then we can have bell peppers. Oh, what else is there? Garlic. Oats. Olives. Oh man, I wish I'd have known there was oats. I would have put that next to the barley. I can move the tomatoes. Loading a vid right now, the first one. Oh, good luck. Tea, coffee, I'm not sure. Bell pepper, garlic. Would garlic be better with the onions, actually? I want my farm to make sense in my brain. It's an ADHD thing, I think, but I know that, like, it has to make sense in my brain for me to be able to remember where everything is. So I need to be like, oh, well, this is the veggies. This is the... it doesn't actually activate the waystone. I can put a second one down. I'll put a second one down in a bit. I don't know why they're being like that. Potatoes, tomatoes. And bell peppers. That makes sense. Olives, artichokes, is that it? Green beans, hops, mustard, ginger. You can be the owner of it, right? Probably. Probably am the owner. And make it public. I did name it Spawn and make it public. For some reason, it's just not. It's stinky, really. Where's that barrels? Oh, there's a load of barrels in here. I might expand the palm out fully out this way. Oh, I didn't want to originally because it'd be right up to the wall, but I don't think that would matter. 3, 1, 2, 3, bang. No, 1, 2, 3. Claims it's slash set home, I believe. Okay, cool. Right, in here. And then here. No, wait, what am I doing? I just think I had an absolute brain fart moment, wait. I missed the execution of the hanging villager. Yeah, we don't know what happened to him. Someone killed him while we weren't on. Which sucks, because, like, he was there for a bit. It was part of a bit. Like, there was, like, references. I'm pretty sure, I don't want to do this one, actually. He was named after, an incident. I'm not gonna say any more. Because I'm not trying to dig myself into a hole, but he was named after an incident that occurred a while ago. And let's just say he definitely deserved the position. He's definitely suited to the job. Although I do have a name for the new one, if we ever get a new one. It was a certain Beehive incident, a long time ago. That he was named after. Let's just say, somebody who would say some very, not good things. And now we don't name names, because it's the V channel. We're above petty behaviour. But we're not above naming a villager after a nasty person. And then forcing him to sell birch for the rest of his life. Yeah. Imagine being so hateful that we force you to sell birch wood for the rest of your life in Minecraft as a villager. That's gotta be a new low, right? I saw that. No, you didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. So what? To be fair, it's one of those situations where you're very much like, you don't want to know, because the person was a very nasty, nasty egg, and the things that they did were very, very nasty. Beans, turmeric, why not? We'll put the turmeric there, and then the ginger over here. And then we'll put some mustard and some yam. Nice. And then the barrels for this side can't be put there, so we'll put them this side, and we'll probably move the other ones around. Hurry up. Okay, hold on. Let me finish just moving these barrels. And then I will hop off. So, if you want to hop off quicker, you better come and help me move the barrels, huh? I am gonna make food to go with though, so you get your pizza order, twin. What a Lapras and Crash, that's insane. Lapras was too awful. I think I will have fun moving barrels. Okay, go order your pizza, twin. And then we can, you know, we can all munch in VC and watch movies. What, I deleted FNAF? No, you can't do that. It's our movie night. Oh, the Eternal Starlight portal, that's like at my house. I don't know why it's here now. I'm gonna blame Tony. I know she has something to do with it. Put it there, you're so welcome. Oh, a shiny! Catch it, twin. Oh, I never did figure out what to put next to the tea. Hops. Why not? Because hops is like for beer, right? Is it Tentacruel now? Probably. It'll be the devolution version, I presume. This is the potato and tomato. This is tea. And coffee and whatever else I put down there. Pineapple kiwi and yep, this is beet. Don't know where it is. Usually it'll give like an X and you can follow it. This is zucchini. This is cabbage. That and that. Okay. Okay, cool. That's vanilla. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, so the farm is significantly more, you know, expanded and more crops growing. Will need to take quite a lot of time though. Cool. What else is there? Rice is still growing. Asparagus is still growing. For these. Don't let the bunny see the celery. They go feral for it. It's really funny. Right, rest of these can go in here for now. I kind of want to dig them out. The plants are going to be, the tree ones are going to be a different story. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet. I will find out eventually though. Right, let's go monster drops. Ground blocks. Wood. Miscellaneous. And I think that's pretty much all of the stuff I needed to sort there. Cool. Put that away. Awesome. There we go. Garden is planted, just needs time to grow. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you guys next time. Let me know sort of what videos and stuff like that you'd want to see on Minecraft, if anything. I'll see you guys in the next one, but until then, bye bye!